see if we have one person who can handle all three, can we save some money there? There's other things I've been looking at, like with the playground. There's an upkeep on mulch, of course, and it runs about $2,500 to put mulch in the playground, but the city of Garland has a free mulch program. So that's free to homeowners. We have to go and get it ourselves and transport it back, but that's $2,500 we'll save on putting mulch in our community. So that's just an option.
And I'll get to you, Summer, just one comment. By going with TOPS 1, we're going to be saving at least $12,000 a year in our operating expenses.
Before Jim Anderson gets out of our association, I think they owe me grinding out a stump in my front yard, because they cut it down. And Sarah said they'll be back in a week or so to grind it out. Well, then it rained, I think, after, the delicious rain.
There's several trees that's been taken down.
The stumps are still laying
I
around.
dumped a huge stump in my front yard, and Anderson owes to do that. I mean, before he gets out, that's part of what he should be doing.
So what you're saying is we already paid him to do that, and he should have done it already?
Well, he cuts trees down.
So see, with the auditing committee, that's helpful information, because once we're going through paperwork and we can pull like our previous contracts, previous work orders that have been done, we can make sure that everything has been completed, what the warranty is on work that's been done. That's all going to be really important information.
I know there's a stump across from Guy's house
Yeah,
and
I
one down
talked
in
to
the
one
park.
of the guys, and he said, we'll be back later to get the stumps out. We're gonna grind all the stumps out.
And they never did. Okay, Carolyn?
Okay, on my property at 408, I think they painted it, but like the wood on there wasn't, it was white, I guess it was white. So now it's pulled apart, and that needs to be repaired, so it's unsightly.
Yeah, and those repairs we're going to get done. We are going to get done those repairs. There's a lot of repairs on those houses. The issue right now is how to go about it, because as we're going forward, people's houses that aren't painted, we're going to be out there with.
I was just surprised because I thought all the painting had been accomplished right now.
There's still a 2019 schedule. A lot of those houses are on Menlo Park. But what we're going to do is take the current invoices and bids for the painting that's being done and the repairs that are being done. Because I think the guy was doing putty, is that correct?
Not putty, spackle.
Spackle to fill in
It's even worse.
the rotted wood. So, and then we're going to have a second company come in after him to give us a bid on the same work to see what the price difference and the quality of work is, what his professional opinion is on how the actual repair should be made, just to kind of get a second opinion, and then we'll go.
Yeah, there's going to be no more spackle repair. If a facial board needs to be replaced, it's going to get replaced. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to address all that. We're going to actually set up a budget for that. Jeff and I talked about, right now, the way Jeff split up the funds, he put in $60,000 into the operating account, is that correct?
Right now, what I wanted to do, I wanted to go with the board, I put the entire thing right now to the operating account.
Oh, you did?
And then I'm gonna go over with the board, what the agreement, as far as reserves are concerned,
Okay.
how it should be put into.
Yeah, because we're going to set up one reserve account, which would be what earmarked items, the playground, the cabana, maintenance on homes that have been neglected, and then we're also going to have a maintenance fund expense item every year, because that's what it says in our government documents. There's supposed to be a maintenance fund for repairs on exterior maintenance of homes, as long as it fits within these guidelines. And so that's done all the time, and then that reserve fund will be used to catch up on things like yours or even mine. I got that same issue, and we will catch up on that stuff. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, obviously, but as soon as we can, we'll be getting on that stuff.
Everything will be prioritized.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Can I talk to you about
Of course.
the siding issue? I've talked to you about it before, but.
You're the one who emailed me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
I just have a slight question. So I can email you personally, well, through the thing, if I have a question about something. So it will, your email is already on the on the stuff that you send to the houses, right?
Yeah, you can use that email address, and I'll respond as quickly as I can. You know, sometimes I'm out all day, but then if I'm, next morning I'll get it. Also, what I sent out, did you get my business card?
Yeah, you gave me one when we were talking
Okay.
a couple of weeks ago with the lady with the.
Because if you like have an emergency and I'm not responding to your email fast enough, just call me.
Okay, great,
Right.
I have that number.
Right. I was going to mention one other thing. Anyway, so are there any other, we have questions?
Well, just a comment really, and I appreciate you doing things for the kids because that's a big necessity, but I've been here 18 years. There's nothing for us to do. Well, the pool, and I'm looking forward, I hope the Cabana comes together and is a real thing and doesn't disappear in the distance, because I just think that'd be really neat to not only have our meetings there, but once a month, everybody bring a chip and dip, or watch a baseball game out there, or a football game, or, you know, I would love to know people
Exactly.
that live here,
Yes.
you know?
And Cassandra and I talked about, that's the type of things we want to plan. We want to plan events, you know, for the community. You know, I don't know, you know, I'm just throwing this as hypothetical out there. If a lot of people play bridge, have a bridge night, you know.
Right.
Right,
And I was
or
just
just
thinking-
like a movie night, or like a football games, you know, Super
And
Bowl
that
party.
board, everybody plays
Board
pickleball.
game nights, yeah.
Anybody play pickleball? I don't, but
Well, I don't, I never heard of it.
well, it's a big retirement community thing.
Oh.
And it's kind of like tennis, but it's short court and kind of ping pong.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just saying, that would be
Right.
fun to look forward to having things to do, to meet people
Yeah, and that's actually the plan.
and be a community
Right,
instead
exactly.
of, yeah.
Exactly.
Hospitality and that coordinating activity. Social.
Now, I'm good at that. I'm not good at numbers, I hate bookkeeping, but anything like that, I'll be happy to help with.
Okay. that'd be
Yeah,
great.
whatever, I mean,
Yes, Cassandra, did you say something? Did you say something?
Carolyn had an idea about a hospitality coordinator or, yeah, it's like a hospitality coordinator or committee to plan problems.
yeah, absolutely.
What's that?
Linda Ford.
Oh, you're Linda Ford.
I am, I just joined your Facebook page just a couple of weeks ago. And then it wasn't a few nights, I was in the total dark, scared to death, you know. So several comments started coming on, that was nice, that other people knew about it.
Getting people to these meetings.
Something rather than just business.
I was just gonna say, we're going to set up a committee for the hospitality, whatever I would like to be called.
You like that? What's your name?
Yeah, we could talk sometime.
Yeah, why don't we just do that?
We used to have a little
Well, yeah.
bag that we put our documents in, little keys, like welcome committee, just so they would know who they could call and like the phone number for coordinator.
Sam's going to confirm for the March meeting. Remember, he said the 16th and the 23rd were the only 2 days when it was open here at the library. So he's going to confirm with them which day, so that everybody here at least will know for sure.
I would just like to say something. I am so glad that this meeting went so smoothly. I think it was the first meeting. I'm sorry. I think this is the first meeting that we have had but there has been no screaming, no yelling, no cussing, no one is getting hurt, no one is storming out. It has been a smooth, everyone has got along, everyone has thrown their ideas out, everyone has participated. This is a community. This is what it's supposed to be like. I appreciate everyone. I know that I'm just a renter, but I'm speaking for my landlord. If I have to pay the dues, I'm just as much a part of your community, and I'm a participant in your community. So I feel like that my opinion matters too. I live in there. I want to be active in your community. And so, that's my view. Yes.
Well, I'd like to second that about the community. We've also gotten something accomplished in these meetings. We put out information out to the community at large. I'm glad to see a big turnout here, and I'm glad that people have expressed their opinion. Now, even those of us that don't have children or don't use the pool regularly, another thing we have to remember, if a potential home buyer is cruising around out here, they see the cabana falling apart, they see a poor sign out front, that affects everybody's property values. Even if we don't have children ourselves, we need to be concerned about children injuring themselves, children staying inside, you know, and a parent looking around out here, people that are going to be concerned about buying a house or selling a house. You know, the first thing they see when they drive in is our sign, they see the cabana, they see a big green space with nothing in it, and they're going to think, well, my kid's going to be living here too, so am I really interested in buying out here? And right now, we've got homes that are really desirable, you know, given the climate, you know, for real estate. That may change if we let our outsides deteriorate on the public areas. Also, if we let trash pile up in front of our houses, you know, so there's a lot that we really, all of us need to come to these meetings and give our input. We may not always agree, but we need to do what we can for the community as a whole.
And so those of you who said you didn't know about this meeting, right now, I don't know that we're gonna get stationery. It's coming in a plain white envelope with a label here and a label here. So mine got put in with my junk mail. It was slotted in there and I almost threw it away. Okay? Yeah, see there, that's what HEROC is. So that's what it looks like. Can I say something?
So thank you, Sam. Sam and Guy for your interest.
So this is what it looked like, okay? We have everybody's address. You know, we may not even have your name, but for sure we have your address. So if you don't get something like this from us, call one of us and let us know. Because something's going on. I mean, we need to know that we have a way to contact everybody. Not everybody has email, not everybody uses a computer, whatever. We want to stay in contact with you. So
if you do have email, please make sure we've got your right email address.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just said, we have a new postman, I don't know if all of y'all know that, but we had the same guy forever, and now he's gone, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I got no mail at all, and I have, since I've lived there, I've gotten mail every day. So that may be part of the problem. If you're missing
I was
mail.
just talking about people that didn't get the notice for this meeting. What he brought this, so I just said, this is what it is to look for, because mine almost got, it was slotted in with my junk mail, and I almost threw it away myself.
So do we call the city about, because the last week our trash did not get picked up, this week my trash did not get picked up, and then I know due to the holidays, they came on a Friday, Christmas, they came on a Friday.
It's Saturday.
On a New Year's, they came on a Friday.
Friday is the
Friday is our next.
Saturday.
Well, I'm sorry, they came on a Saturday.
They
Came
always,
Saturday.
they always do that on holidays.
But,
Always. They've
but
done
they
it.
did not come last week.
All you have to do is call City Garland. They will send somebody out the very next morning. Sometimes the trash truck's full. It gets to you and they freeze a few. But all you have to do is call City Garland, one number, trash pickup, refuge pickup, whatever they call it. And they will take your information. They will send somebody right out, usually the next morning early.
Okay.
They have a main number that you can call, because there are tons of departments in the city, right?
One
It's
number.
972-205-2000. They can tell you,
Yes.
when you call and you want to talk to the engineering department, or you want to talk to Harlem Power and Light, or the trash pickup, they'll tell you, they'll either transfer you or they'll give you the number.
Truthfully, I have never found a municipality that is so responsive as
Yeah,
well.
Amen.
They are just fantastic as far as being responsive.
It didn't get picked up all last week, and it didn't get picked up today. I mean, yesterday, so my trash is overflowing in response to your, about the trash piling up.
Right.
I cannot help with that, because
Now, I'm talking not about yours, but there are people who dump stuff out on the curb, and I think it's a lot of absentee landlords who do it, you know, not residents.
drag it out on Saturday for the next Thursday, Friday's pickup.
And I especially like it when there's a commode out there.
Well, they also are not staying up with when the recycle
Right.
is picked up, so you'll see the blue bins out there, and they're not gonna pick them up.
No,
Put
they
those out on the
don't.
road, they're gonna sit there.
Mark's got his hand up.
Yeah, I just wanted to, whenever we drove over here, we saw a trash can stuck with fluorescent tubes.
Oh, no.
Fluorescent tubes are hazardous.
Yes.
They probably will not pick up that trash can. You'll have to take those fluorescent tubes to the hazardous waste disposal location for the county. Any fluorescent bulb is considered hazardous waste.
Or Home Depot.
Or Home Depot.
February 12th, our city councilman is having a town hall at Audubon Park. And I actually am bringing a little pamphlet about the hazardous material, where you can take it, the hours, what can be recycled, what can't, all those kind of things, just an FYI.
Okay.
We gotta go.
So, here's the status. They're confused over there on what dates are open and what are not, so I'm gonna have to call the library director. So going along with Carolyn's idea and other people's idea, we're gonna get a letter out within the next 2 weeks, survey people when they would like to have the meetings. In that meantime, I will set up another meeting before we get the surveys back, because otherwise, it might not be until 2 months. But we will give the meeting notice in that next letter. Will that be okay with everybody? Get that out within 2 weeks, and then I'll get that straightened out when the next meeting.
You will send a letter with,
Yes, just like we did this last time.
right?
Yes. Then for the person, I don't know, did they leave? That didn't get the letter? Yes, that was.
One more thing, did everyone get the letter from the city of Garland that they no longer wanted you to, I know you've been having a problem with the mail, it came last week. They no longer want you putting your recycle in bags, they want you just to put it in the bin. No more bags, it needs to just be in the bin, no more bags.
It's always been that. You take them up to the grocery store. Bags.
Well, I didn't know if everyone knew, because we've been putting our stuff in the bag.
I make a motion. Is it okay if I make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I second.
Thank you.
Meeting adjourned.
Yeah.